We had an open casting call because, you know, I was not thinking well. I maybe sleep deprived or something, and I had an open casting call, and I got tons of resumes online with their headshots. A headshot is a photograph of the actor in various poses and costumes. Some of those costumes, especially from the ladies, are very risque. You know, you'd say the girl next door, and then all of a sudden, oh, you know, I can't look at that. And immediately I cried out, Lord, I made a mistake. I can't cast this way, but how are we going to find professional actors, especially for the mom and dad role? We really, you know, we knew that that was sort of the linchpin. If we could get those two well cast, I think we'll be in good shape. So I called Manny up and we prayed, and very specific prayer. Lord, please, you know, we made a mistake here. We're going to need to call upon you to deliver us the mom and dad actors for this. And we would love for a couple who are professional actors to want to do this together. We would love if they would be homeschooling parents, or at least know homeschoolers. They have an affinity to teaching homeschoolers. And if they're professional actors who have 5 weeks to work on our movie and do love teaching. And so an hour later, Manny gets an email from a friend of his in Washington State who says, hey, have you seen these actors? And he sent me the link. I liked their work. I called them up, and a guy on the other end, Kenny Yazek, was on his way to pick up his wife and his daughters. I'm giving him the spiel, and he was very polite. Thank you. Right. Okay. We'll get back to you later. He goes to his wife by the pool and says, there's this crazy call from this guy named George Escobar from Purcellville, Virginia. They're making this homeschool movie. You know, they're homeschooling parents, it turns out. And the lady next to Karen says, is this with Patrick Henry College? Is this Advent Film Group? And he goes, you've heard of them? He goes, yeah. One of their associate producers is Ben Adams. He's a student there. And that sealed the deal. They said, yeah, we'll do it. Because, I mean, again, the Lord, you give him an opportunity to do what's right, and he'll do it every time. You just have to open yourself up and know when you've made a mistake and repent immediately. Don't try and do it your way.